right, excuse me, man. Let's talk about Kambosos. He exercises his rematch clause with Devin Haney. All right, it's official. Haney responds to him, responding to his rematch clause as well too. So he activates it, so he's going to be going back down in Australia. And obviously, he had no other. All right, my bad. Hopefully, we good. But he has no other choice but to exercise that rematch clause with Devin Haney. Where else he gonna make that type of money at? And maybe, he convinced the government to put the money up, but who knows? Check the Box News playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Say Kambosos activates rematch clause. I know I can beat Devin Haney. He says, according to George Kambosos, the once beaten boxer has activated his rematch clause for an immediate second fight with Devin Haney on June 4th before a crowd of 40,000 fans at Marvel Stadium in Melbourne. Haney outboxed Kambosos for 12 rounds to become undisputed light world champion. Local pundits believe the second bout between Kambosos and Haney will be a hard sell. According to a report in News Corp, Kambosos and Haney generated 50,000 buys on pay-per-view in Australia, which fell short of the peak pay-per-view figure of 100,000 for local junior middleweight superstar Tim Tszyu. So he ain't sell. Kambosos wants a rematch to take place in Australia before Christmas. The contract calls for a second fight to take place in Kambosos' home country. Yes, the rematch is happening 100%. I activated the rematch clause. Kambosos told News Corp. The Emperor is dead, but the Ferocious is still alive. I will be back. So, I mean, shit, just let you know, 50,000 pay-per-view buys. Now, I don't know what the price was, and Tim Tszyu was supposed to be a big star over there. He did 100,000, so don't really know. But they don't sound like an awful lot to do 50,000 pay-per-view buys over there. So, like I said, I don't know if the government gonna put the money back up. I don't know if Bob Arum gonna offer him some money to step aside. But apparently, he want to get back in there. So, like I said before, I don't know what the split gonna be. Will the split be in Haney's favor, or will it be in George's favor? Again, and this, that, and the third. But that's what happened. When you take a deal like this, you got to take chances. You got to do it over again. And like I said, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Easy money again. Will it be a hard sell again on TV? Possibly so, because Devin Haney made the boring fight. So, will Devin Haney step it up in the rematch? You got to wait and see. He said we haven't finalized the venue. There's options Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane. We will be in Australia, which is great. I know I can win the rematch. I will make some changes. This is my destiny to show how great I am and get those belt backs back. Oh, I know I can beat Haney. My confidence hasn't been broken. On the day Ferocious wasn't at his best, I was just off a touch. But no excuses. He did what he had to do with his jab. He is a smart operator, but I'll have to be smart at my game plan next time. I'm blessed to get a shot again. And not many Australian boxers say they've had 3 world title fights in a row. I shocked Lopez to win the belt. I lost them to Haney, but now I will be working on a game plan to get them back. I have the eye of a tiger again. He said Kambosos also shot back and critics who believe the local popularity falls short of Tim Tszyu. Quote, I'm still the biggest name in Australian boxing. Tim can barely get a crowd to his fights in Australia. Last time I checked, when did Tim Tszyu fight in front of 41,000 fans in a packed stadium? He can barely get 10,000 to his fights. It's small-time stuff, Kambosos. Quote, I'm happy for his critics to bag me and doubt me. I'm very happy with my life. No one can take it away. The fact that I made it to the top, I conquered the world, and I will be looking to get those belts back from Haney in our rematch. So, like I said, when he said that he knew what he had to do to beat Haney after the fight, he's just trying to get one more payday before he be almost journeyman status. He gonna get fights. He gonna get fights for sure. People say, well, how you know he gonna get fights? Plain and simple. Plain and simple, bro. You know how he gonna get fights. It's simply because he gonna be a name and people gonna want to fight him. You think about it, Haney could be moving up, and Tank probably gonna come right behind him, and Tank probably gonna look to come right behind him and fight Kambosos. Kambosos probably gonna get a vacant title. The division gonna clear real quick. Division gonna clean up real quick. Mark my words. Is Tank probably gonna fight him for a belt or something like that. So, we just gonna have to wait and see. But like I said before, he doing what he supposed to do. People got mad, when Tyson Fury didn't want to give Deontay Wilder a rematch. Remember that? And so, well, that's his duty is to get Wilder a rematch. And Wilder gave him a chance when nobody else wanted to give a chance. Same thing here. You gotta be consistent. Kambosos gave him a chance. It wasn't no reason for no rematch. Well, no rematch for reason for no rematch for after Wilder Fury 2. You know, so we can make the same case. People said, "Well, no rematch for Kambosos," but y'all said, Wilder gave Fury a chance that nobody else did. You know, so think of, so did George Kambosos. So we got to be consistent. We got to be consistent. A lot of people can't be consistent. I know it's exceptions to the rules. You know, I know exceptions, but it is what it is. You sign the contract, abide by it. You know, you know, but so it is what it is. But nonetheless, you sign a contract, you abide by it. But he only did 50,000 pay per views, and Tim Zoo doing 100,000. So I mean, like I said, you wonder if the Lomachenko fight would have did more. That's what you wonder. You wonder if the Lomachenko would have did more. So interesting, interesting. But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But Tim Zoo, when it comes to the pay per view numbers, it seems that Tim Zoo is a bigger star. Maybe he ain't pack a house like him, but Kambosos won't packing houses without Devin Haney neither. So if he fought a opponent like Devin Haney, or like Jamil Charlo over there, then he probably would be packing houses too. So it is about the opponent, but nonetheless, it's just it is what it is, man. And like I said, it is what it is, man. It's just to the point where he got to get the payday. He probably made anywhere. He might buy 12, $13 million. That's probably what he made. 12, $13 million fighting Haney. Who knows? Percentage of the gate and all that. Yeah, he ain't gonna make that money ever again in his he ain't gonna make that money ever again in his boxing career. Think about that. He ain't gonna make that money again in his boxing career, bro. So uh ain't get mad at him, bro. He gotta get his bag like we gotta get the bag. So he gave Haney a shot, and he gotta, do his thing again, man. But Haney on compulsory rematch, and I'm sure I feel like I did it once, I could do it again. You could build on it, you could build on your performance. Just don't be content with the performance you did. But, you know, it says, Haney had no reservations about flying halfway around the world again in boxing. Boso, the former champion of his country, called at the end of the day, I just feel like I did it once, I can do it again. HaneyTellBoxing.com. We know what to expect. We shared the ring with him. We know what he brings to the table, even though he would try to make adjustments. There's nothing that he can do to surprise us because he threw everything he could at us the first fight, and we're ready for whatever in the second one. So Haney, Oakland native, also mentioned the possibility he had relinquished the four lightweight titles and moved to junior middleweight 140-pound limit this next bout. If not, Sydney's Australia can also believe he can make the adjustment. He said, honestly, whatever he does, I'll be ready for him. He said, we prepared well for him. It doesn't matter. Whatever he brings to the table, we're going to be 100% ready. If he wants to change it, it is what it is. We knew if I followed the game plan, we could handicap him as his best attributes, Haney said. That's what I did. So, I mean, Haney, he down to do it again, and it is what it is. As long as the sanctioned belt bodies don't get don't get in the way of what they, don't get doing none. Kambosos have a crack at undisputed. But you asked me, what adjustments can he make, bro? I mean, like I said before, he got to use the lead hand, got to use his jab, got to take away Haney jab and make Haney do something else, bro. And like I said, it's gonna be tough. Hit him everywhere, elbows, shoulders, chest, the whole nine. But like I said, it's a tough uphill battle for him because he not used to fighting those slick fighters. He brought in Albert Bell. He brought in Albert Bell for one camp. That ain't enough. You gotta you gotta you know you know you gotta you gotta fight that type of style on a consistent basis to master one camp, two camp, one fight, three fights. It's not gonna help you master that style. So that's something that he gonna have to understand. It's just something that he just gonna have to go to the States and get better at sparring, slick black style. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. I did add Amazon, Audible, and Google Podcasts to our podcast platform. So I'll update that as soon as I settle down this weekend, bro. Got a big weekend. So by the time I do a next live, I'll let y'all know how to access all that, put all that in the link tree as well too. So appreciate you guys. One time for the one time. Peace.